YouTube? Awesome Writer here. Welcome to my review for King-Ohger episode 9. I believe it's episode 9. This was a bit of an interesting episode. I feel like this is going to be a shorter review because I don't have as much to say. We pick up where we left off, as we always do, where Ghira's death has sort of been faked by the main kings as they want to keep him out of Rackley's reach so that they can use him to their benefit because he controls Kuwagata. And they're kind of making a deal like, okay, we're not going to decide anything right now, you know, we're going to have our subordinates watch him. And it winds up being this interesting episode where it's kind of a focus episode on their, like, 3 assistants, or is it 4 assistants? Because one of them's just a dude in a mask. But their assistants watching Ghira while they go off and fight, and they're clearly all planning something, or not planning something, but they clearly have their own motives of, like, why they want, you know, to be the one to be able to use Ghira. You know how it is! And so they're primarily off fighting, and we do get some signature awesome King-Ohger action sequences, and, you know, the other half of the episode, besides this stuff with the assistants, is the villains are, again, a threat this week, there's only, like, been maybe 2 or 3 episodes where I feel like the villains have felt more in the forefront as the drama and the infighting between the characters has kind of taken center stage as the main conflict. And this was, I think I said there's only been a couple, so this isn't the only one, but this is the first one where I felt the villains' true presence. They were like, you know, they had this full-on plan. They defeated the other Rangers. That was what was going on, is you have these little, like, filler episode adventures with Ghira and the second places, and then the other Rangers all get defeated. Yeah, things feel like kind of, you know, a bigger threat this week with the Rangers actually getting defeated and the plans coming together. It's actually quite a lot going on in this episode now that I think about it, with the plan happening for the villains, the Rangers getting taken out, not taken out, but, you know, defeated. You got the stuff going on with the side characters, and we fully debut Grasshopper. They teased Grasshopper last week. I felt like it was a little bit anticlimactic because it was kind of like you still have these bigger things going on, but we had to debut this in the middle. But still, I really do like Grasshopper's. I really like Grasshopper's design. I slipped into an accent there. But I really like Grasshopper's design, and I think it's probably my favorite in regards to its solo combined mode with the mecha, getting this sort of cool, like, really regal golden chest plate, which is neat. And I guess there's, like, a weird love triangle between the 3 shugods. Like, what the hell is this? I don't know. That's just weird. I don't know. Like, someone brought up last time I talked about it when they did the other love story with the other 2, that, like, there was love stories between the engines and Go-Ohger, which I forgot about. Honestly, as soon as I finish a Sentai, I just completely erase it from my brain. I forget almost everything about it. But that at least made some sense because they had, like, personalities. I don't know, it just feels like weirdly out of left field because they're like, oh, the power of the shugods, and meanwhile they're like, Beetle didn't even call me back. We also, mecha-wise, we also get a little more glimpse at King-Ohger Zero, the black gold repaint that we'll be getting. I talked about that. We got like just a glimpse of it too in the Kuwagata Ranger special, and we're probably going to be getting a toy for it soon. But yeah, other stuff going on. Like I said, you have the stuff with the subordinate characters, which it has some kind of entertaining moments. Kind of a nice moment where Ghira's talking about their relationship with their kings and their own identity and their own goals, and how he's sort of benefited by the mutual relationship between, you know, the people that he helps being the kids, and the kids help them just as much as he helps them. Did I say that right? Strike that, reverse it, but you know what I mean. And there's kind of a nice scene with that, and for the most part, I just wasn't into that storyline. I guess I kind of appreciate them doing some stuff with the supporting cast. You know, I think I liked the stuff with Rita's, like, second in command the most. I'm just annoyed by Blue's guy because despite how much I'm enjoying the series overall, I just have, like, zero patience for, like, the Toku, like, over-the-top characters. So anyone that just starts getting animated is, like, immediately on my nerves. Like Peasant Guy that shows up again this week, or anytime Ghira starts laughing, I'm just like, no, I'm having none of it. Also, before I forget, I wanted to talk about this near the top of the episode because it happened at the beginning of the episode, but I almost forgot. But Ghira does mention, like, when he's talking with the others about their plan or whatever, that he's theorizing that his brother purposefully missed, like, a fatal strike. You know, obviously he fell off a cliff, which obviously can kind of plant the seeds for a potential, you know, more depth to that probable redemption arc. I'm almost willing to bet he's going to be redeemed because they cannot let a human villain stay evil most of the time when it's in this position, especially when it comes to, like, the Rogue Ranger character. But that's definitely interesting. You know, I have very mixed feelings on a possible redemption, but I'm glad that there might be more depth to it, and I think that was an interesting beat within it. Overall, this week It was okay. You know, it was kind of a mixed bag of an episode for me. It was a little bit, like, it was cool to see the villain stuff ramping up, but it felt a little bit jumbled in the sense that you have the villain stuff ramping up, we got a debut Grasshopper, we have this weird stuff with the secondary characters. Like, it wasn't, you know, not enjoyable or anything like that. It was just a little bit mixed for me. But I'm still looking forward to seeing the big combo next week, and we're right around the corner from the Six Ranger. But what did you guys think of this episode? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell. See you in good notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.